this way. So yeah, I told you, I'll do a quick revision. What was direct proportion? When increasing in one quantity leads to increase in another. Okay, that is known as direct proportion. Or basically, decrease in one quantity leads to decrease in another. So basically, whatever is happening here, that happens on the other side as well. Okay, and increase in one quantity leads to decrease in another. That is known as inverse proportion. Like opposite is happening. Right? That is how what the inverse defines. Now, Bacha, I gave you a formula for. First of all, we talked about indirect proportion, that is x is directly proportional to y. We give a proportionality sign. Whenever we remove that, and equal to and a constant k comes. Okay, k can be any one number, 1 2 3 10,000, anything depending on the question. So x by y, from here we can find out that x by y would remain a constant. This means that ratio of the first quantity to the second quantity remains a constant. Okay, this is what it means. Now see, from here we get the formula x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. Okay, this formula we have to remember, and we have to solve questions based on this formula only. So we did this question in the last class. I guess all of you noted this much. I'll be telling the second part of this. So find the time required. I'll show you the question first. What question was? A train is moving at a speed of 75 kilometers per hour. Okay, so a train is moving at a speed of 75 kilometers per hour. This means that's I'll show you. Yeah. So which is whenever we say 75 kilometers per hour, na, we mean that in 1 hour the train would cover 75 kilometers. This is what it means. In 1 hour, the train would cover 75 kilometers. This is very simple. Now, further moving on this, they have said that how much will it travel in 20 minutes. So 20 minutes I told you in the last class. I repeat it once again. See, I'll assume the distance to be x and the time taken to be y. So first distance, that is 75 kilometers, would be covered in 60 minutes. So now we have to find x2 when y2 is 20 minutes, putting it in the formula. Okay, x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. So x1 is 75, y1 is 60. X2 we have to find out by y1 was 20 minutes. Okay, now when I take this there, from here we are getting x2 is equal to 25 kilometers. So basically in 20 minutes, the distance covered would be 25 kilometers. Okay, very simple. Now here they are asking find the time required to cover this distance of 250 kilometers. Again, same thing, Bache. Here we know x1 is how much? 75. X1 was 75 and y1 corresponding time taken was 60 minutes. Now in this case, they are saying x2 is equal to 250 kilometers. Second distance is given. We need to find the time taken to cover that distance. Okay, so why do we have to find out? Very simple. Put it in the formula x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2, which x1 is 75 by y1 is 60. This is equal to x2 is 250 by y2. Okay, now cross multiply. So therefore, if you cross multiply, it would be which is 75 into, see, this y2 would be multiplied here and this 60 would be multiplied here. So 75 into y2 is equal to 250 into 60. Take the 75 down, you'll get y2. So y2 is equal to 250 into 60 by 75. Which you find this out. This is 25 threes are. This is 25 tens are. 3 ones are. This is 3 20s are. So this is coming, which is 200 minutes. Okay, this is coming 200 minutes. So 250 kilometers will be covered in 200 minutes. Now we have to convert that to hour, so which is divided by 60. So 200 by 60, this would give us 600, 3 point, uh, how much? This would give us 3.3, 3.33. Okay, so which is that is equal to 3 hours and 20 minutes. Very simple. This is equal to 3 hours and 20 minutes. I hope this is clear to all of you. How do we do the second part of this? Priyanka and Manisha?
Yes, sir.
Abu Bakar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write this much, then I'll scroll it down. This much, scroll it down further. Can you see the screen, Priyanka? Wait, I share it again. Now I hope it is. It must be visible. Okay, great. Please note this down. Once you are done, let me know. I'll scroll it down. I done. Should I scroll it down?
Yes, sir.
Note this. Are you done, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Moving on to the next one. The scale of a map is given as this. Two cities are 4 centimeter apart. Find the actual distance between them. What does it mean? I'll tell you. Example number 5 we have. Scale of a map given is this. So like there is a map, let's say, and there is this country here, like this. Okay, and let's say that this country in the map is let's say 1 centimeter long. Okay, 1 centimeter. Or yeah. So now, bache, in reality, na, this 1 centimeter is showing actually, this means that in reality, this city is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This city is this much centimeters apart. Okay, so like 1 centimeter map is actually showing that this is this much centimeter apart. Okay, so let's say that here is one city and here is another city like this. Okay, and the distance between them is, let's say, 2 centimeter. So this means that these or let's say 1 centimeter only. So distance between them is this much in reality. Is this clear, guys? What does the map is saying? That 1 centimeter in map is actually means that this much centimeter in real. First of all, is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take let the distance in map be x and let the distance in real be y. Let the distance in real be y. Okay, basically we can also do it by directly multiplying unitary method, but you see this one. Okay, so now x1 is given, that is distance in map is given 1 centimeter. Corresponding distance, that is y1 in real, is equal to 3 and 1, 2, 3, 0, 0 centimeter. Okay, now x2 is given, that is distance in map is 4 centimeter. See, in the question they are saying that two cities are 4 centimeter apart on the map. Find the actual distance between them. So x2 is 4 centimeter. We have to find y2. Put it in the formula, you will get it. But very easy. X1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. X1 is 1, y1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is equal to x2 is 4 by y2. Now cross multiplied, which is y, this would be multiplied here and this would be multiplied here. So y2 is therefore equal to 4 into 3. 7. Okay, so now this is 4 is 12, so 12 and this. Okay, so this is the distance between these two cities. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Distance between the two cities is
Yes, sir.
distance between the two cities. I hope this is clear. Please note this down. Are you done, guys?
Yes, sir.
Priyanka? Priyanka?
Yes, sir.
Manisha, you also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now based on this, na, I want you to try question number 5. All of you, please try it out. Guys, what's the update? Are you not able to do it?
We're done.
Huh? What about you, Manisha and Priyanka?
Sir, I don't know. Can you explain?
So the question says a photograph of a bacteria last 50,000 times attains a length of 5 centimeters as shown in the diagram. So the question says there is a bacteria. This is bacteria. The photograph is enlarged 50,000 times. Okay. The photograph is enlarged 50,000 times, attains a length of 5 centimeters as shown in the figure. So this is the bacteria in the figure. Which when it is enlarged 50,000 times, its length is coming as 5 centimeters. They are saying what is the actual length of the bacteria, first part. So enlarged 50,000 times. So therefore enlarged length is equal to 5 centimeters. Okay. So let's say that I have this pen in my hand. I hope you all can see my pen in my hand. Okay, then this pen. If I say that when I double the length of this pen, I get 10 centimeter. Okay, when I double the length of this pen, I get 10 centimeter. Can anyone tell me the height of this pen? Listen very carefully.
Sir,
I have this pen. Yes, yes, Abu Bakr.
5 centimeters.
5 centimeter. It is very easy. If the length of the 5 centimeter, if the length of this pen is 5 centimeter, if I double it, it would be 10. So basically, doubling it would give me how much? 5 centimeter, 10 centimeter. So see, this is what they are doing here. That this is the enlarged length. Okay, and this is the enlargement times. Now, which actual length would be equal to enlarged length by enlargement times. Okay, how? Let's say if I was saying that if the length of the pen is 10 centimeter, after enlarging it 2 times, if I divide by 2, this would give me 5. That is the actual length. This is how we find out, right? So the same I'm going to do here. Enlarged length divided by number of times it has been enlarged. So we'll get the actual length. So say enlarged length was 5 centimeter. It should be divided by 50,000 in order to get the actual length. This is 5 ones and this is 5 ones, 5 and 0, 0, 0, 0. So basically this is 1 by 10,000. You can say that it is 10 raised to the power minus 5 centimeter is the actual length of the bacteria. Bacteria is this small actually. First of all, is this clear, guys? We can say it is 0.00001. Okay, this is the actual length of the bacteria. Now, what they are saying is find out the length of the bacteria if it is enlarged 20,000 times only. Okay, so let the length of the enlarged bacteria, what's the spelling? Bacteria bx, and let the enlargement be y. Let the enlargement be y. Okay, so I'm taking the enlarged length as x and enlargement as y. So first enlarged length, that was 5 centimeter. It was when it was enlarged 50,000 times. Okay, it was when it was enlarged 50,000 times. Now, when we have x1 and y1, so x2 and y2. Now we have to find out the enlarged length when it is enlarged 20,000 times. Okay, so we have to find this. Put it in the formula. X1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2, which is x1 is 5 by y1 is 50,000. It is equal to x2. We have to find out by y2 is given 20,000. Okay, try take it there. So therefore, x2 is equal to 5 by 50,000, and this 20,000 would be multiplied there. So into 20,000. 4 zeros and 4 zeros would cancel. 5 and 5 would cancel. So we'll say x2 is equal to 2 centimeter. That is the enlarged length. This is the enlarged length of the bacteria when it is enlarged 20,000 times. When it is enlarged 20,000 times. I hope this is clear, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Priyanka, this is clear?
Yes, sir.
Totally clear. Any doubts? Any doubts? I'll repeat it again. Any part? Tell me. Okay, fine. Please note this down. I'll scroll it down once you have written this much. Are you done, guys? Should I scroll it down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Note this down. Are you done writing this? Can we move on?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Done.
Then Manisha?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to do a question to the list. Try question number 6. Are you doing it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You all are done.